Hey yo there, ladies and gentlemen, it's Valen. I would like to welcome you back to Dark Souls. Last episode, we ended up slaying off Kirk and a familiar cloaked but yet fire-wielding primarily caster for the third time. Not the caster, but Kirk. And we ended up retrieving his items. We also went through the Lake of Lava, what I refer to as the Lake of Lava. And now we are progressing on to this side path, finding out what treacheries await us here and what hazards we have to overcome. But first off, we got more of these statues to kill. Oh shit, no, dodge it. Oh, we got two for the price of one. Fantastic. And this dude is too fat to even fit through, so, you know. Oh shit, no, dodge. Well, I didn't dodge that in time. And there I go, making fun of his weight, and I'm the one that can't get out of the way fast enough. How's that for ironic? Is that ironic? I think that's ironic. I don't know. I am an Iron after all. So, we kill off these blokes very quickly. Little bit of challenge, not too much. The only time these things will ever probably kill you off is if you allow a lot of them to cluster on you. Also, I would like to point out, take note, this floor looks very awkward. Compared to the rest of this is just looks unstable all the way across. So, be very careful. Yep, there it goes. And everything you wanted just fell straight through. Beautiful. So yes, there's that to deal with. However, this area is going to wait until someone very specific comes to aid us with it. Until then, we are just going to, leave that as a mystery. It's just going to be a little bit of fun, a little bit of intrigue, I should say. However, what we really want to do is come down this way. And there's a statue jerkwad right here, who, well, let's take a sip just before I say this, who we are going to completely ignore. I mean, I have no real interest in playing you. We don't want anything to do with you. We want nothing to do with you. And now, I hope everyone is ready for immediate sadness and despair. Because we're not worried about you right now, little scatterbug, little diamond bug. Because we have someone down there waiting for us. Someone that needs help. Someone that needs to find his son. He has become lost and forsaken in this dark lands. And he needs us to show him the way back to the light. And it is our friend Solaire.
Finally, I have my very own son. I'm his son. I've done it. I have. Yes, I did. I did. Oh.
Yes. It is indeed our son bro Solaire who has claimed to have found his son, but driven mad in the process. Also, you may notice he's wearing some fashionable headgear. Solaire, we love you, our son bro, and it's only proper if we put you down. Or you put us down. Whoa. Okay, hold on. I don't want you to suffer during this. I don't want you to suffer, Solaire. We love you. If I can learn to riposte. There we go. We love you, Solaire. Never forget. We love you.
My son is setting. It's dark. So dark.
Yes, Solaire's sun has set. Now we claim his humanity. We claim his sunlight straight sword, the sunlight shield, and the sunlight talisman. We also claim his armor of the sun, his iron gear, and yes, there's also one thing to deal with. Let's see, can we find you here? It should be somewhere within here. Huh. Interesting. Give me a moment. Oh, yes. Here we go. Alright. Touch the door, and it should all look a bit familiar now. This is the other end. And these damn bugs ruined the life of our Solaire. So, let's go exterminating for a little bit. And I can properly explain what happened to our bow. Actually, I don't even know if it's here now because this is very peculiar. Normally it drops, but it didn't drop. At least I don't think it did. I'm gonna have to double check. Did you drop for me? Huh. That's weird. It should have. One moment, I'm going to reload real quick. Ah, there we go. For some reason, I guess if it doesn't drop for you the first time, just save and reload and then it will. But, yes, now we have acquired it. This should be it. Indeed, the Sunlight Maggot. There is a red-eyed bug, which is slightly different from these insects. And what it has done is it did infect our friend and our bow, Solaire. It made him see illusions and corrupt him. There is a way to save him, though. If you have, say, I think it's Poison Mist. If you have an AoE spell that can hit through this door, you will be able to kill off the bug before he gets corrupted. However, you cannot talk to him whenever he's at the bonfire before Lost Izalith or the Lake of Fire. If you do that, he will just be sitting here moping, saying he wants his son. However, I believe if you do correct methods, you will have him for the final fight against, well, Gwen. Let's be honest here. It's Gwen. So yeah, if you're interested in doing that, by all means. But this is a Reaper playthrough. And even the love of our life and our son is not safe from us. But we can at least admire the gear that he left us. I wonder if the sword says the same thing. Let's check. And we've got a lot of special armor here. Armor of the Sun. Armor of Solaire of Astora, Knight of Sunlight. The large holy symbol of the sun, while powerless, was painted by Solaire himself. Solaire's incredible powers must have come from righteous training alone, for his equipment exhibits no special traits. Yes, it is just normal. It's just normal gear. And there's nothing really out of the ordinary with it. But yet he got all the way down here to Izalith before, going mad. Let's see here. Shield of Solaire of Astoria, Knight of Sunlight. Decorated with a holy symbol, but Solaire illustrated it himself. And it has no divine powers of its own. As it turns out, Solaire's incredible powers is a process of his own training and nothing more. Once again, it's just pretty much explaining, hey, Solaire's a badass, and he doesn't need any magic to really do anything. Where is Solaire's... Oh yes, the Sunlight Straight Sword. This standard longsword belonging to Solaire of Astora. Astora, yes. It is of high quality, is well forged, and has been kept in good repair. Easy to use and dependable, but unlikely to live up to its grandiose name. So, it's... Honestly, it's just mostly a straight sword. It has no real special properties. It's a little bit stronger than most straight swords, but other than that, nothing else. Now let's look at the pest that infected our friend. A loathsome parasite that inhabits Lost Izalith. It is completely immobile, yet still lives. When worn on its head, it emanates blinding light, which is why it's known as the Sunlight Maggot. And we will put it on. Do not worry, it will not do you like it did our friend. And besides being able to see our beautiful face, you'll notice that it emits sunlight. It actually emits light. I mean, it's obvious from what's stated right here. And because of that, this is what I required before going deeper into the catacombs in the Giant's graveyard. So yeah, we now have everything we need to go there. But there's a few things we have to take care of first. If you go that way, you're just going to go right back to the demon realms, which is fine. We also killed off the shimmering bug, which you saw before. Now I'm going to meet you back at the bonfire, and we are going to get ready to take on the final step of Lost Izalith. I know I said I'd meet back at the bonfire, but there was something I forgot to do. Something that I wanted to check on. And it had caused us... I'm sorry, I can't speak. It has caused us to return to Blight Town. And I remembered something. Even if we do not find who we are looking for down here, we will find someone who we sent down here. So let's share this experience together. Because Lord knows I can only handle one bit of heartbreak today. I have to suffer two now. And it'll have to be together. As we see a figure over there, walking alone. And we have bugs coming closer towards us. Because they're jerks. Die, bugs. And there he is. He has actually poisoned himself. And it is our pyromancer friend. Sadly he's gone hollow down here and lost his mind and his will. And now he is no better than the rest of them. So like Solaire, we will put you down. Goodbye, my friend. You have taught us much. And left us nothing! Really? You piece of crud. He left us nothing. No humanity or anything. You're horrible. You're horrible and you didn't teach us anything. No, but I liked our pyromancer buddy. Sadly though, we did not... You don't really get to spend too much of a connection with him because he's rather... He doesn't show up for a long time. Ah yes, here we go. This is what I wanted. How can you miss that beautifully robust shaped armor from anyone else? What is up, my friend? How are you doing today? Oh shit. Go away. Do not ruin this for me. This is my big moment. We just lost Solaire. We have to earn Siegfried's heart now. Onion bro.
Oh ho! Excuse me, I was so absorbed in thought I just drifted away. You see, I'm actually in a bit of a fix. I've made it this far, but I'm short on antidote moss for the trip back. By my knighthood, I'm ashamed to ask, but can you spare a few scraps of moss?
For you, Onion bro, anything.
Fantastic. Thank you. A saint you are. This Knight of Katarina expresses his deepest gratitude. I shall not forget this. Please, take this, a symbol of my appreciation.
Pierce shield.
Well, our fates do seem entwined, don't they? Perhaps this, too, is the will of Lord Gwyn.
Yes, you end up getting his Pierce shield, which I honestly am not a fan of. I never really found it too useful. Maybe some people know how to use it better than I do, but I prefer not robust, but parrying shields like this, which are better for it.
Like quicksand in there.
Now, I believe we can do what I wanted before concluding this episode. So, I will meet you, hopefully, at the destination I want. If not, then I'll meet you back at the closest bonfire. Phew. Aha. Well, seems like now he is there. And this is the one we were waiting on. Our friend Siegfried is here to aid us once more. But I imagine if things are going on like they normally do, he is in quite a predicament. Actually, let's see if we can take care of some of these guys. Yeah, we can burn some magic and burn through a couple of them. Or take care of a couple of them. There we are. That takes care of one of you. Look at him. That's right. Stay away from the flame. I wonder if I could just chuck one if I throw it like so. I think I did. I think it hit one of them. I'm not sure. Alright, Siegfried, what you doing here, bud?
Oh, excuse me. I was so absorbed in thought I just drifted away. Must be the wall. Well, what's on your mind? No, don't tell me. Those monsters making life difficult for you? You need not be ashamed. We're all in the same boat. You know, I really have run up quite a debt to you. Perhaps the time has come.
What do you mean, Siegfried?
Fred, I have an idea. A good one, really. I will rush those dire fiends, and you can slip away in the confusion. Please, Fred. I owe you much more than this. By the honor of the Knights of Katarina, allow me to assist you. And now, I go. Don't be slow.
Now we go and help him. Yes! We see Siegfried of Katarina in his prime.
But you, didn't you get away? Well, you've saved me once again. Oh, thank goodness. I'm exhausted. I think I'll have a rest. Oh, don't you worry. The ground below me is my pillow. I'll recover shortly.
Shortly. Yes. He sounds a bit discouraged. Almost as if this was his redemption. And just in the middle of poison, he can just go right to sleep. Well, that's fantastic for you, but we don't have bulky armor that apparently keeps out poisonous atmosphere. So, let's claim our rewards. Soul of a Brave Warrior, Red Titanite Chunk, which I believe does the fire of the chaos. And Green Titanite Shard. Fantastic. There's actually another way to really easily do this. If you can go back the pathways, or go back to the pathways, there's these little narrow corridors that you can kind of walk through. And if you get up to this side right here, those creatures will willingly fall into this bloody hole and die. Just, that hole is just instant death. So, yeah, they pretty much just walk right in there to their deaths, trying to get a hold of you. But I'm glad our buddy Siegfried didn't die. We were there to help him, just as he's always been there to help us. Even though technically he hasn't really helped us that much. But, you know, potato potato, I guess. Now, let's see what lies this way. I know this episode's been going on for a little bit. Or maybe it just feels like a little bit because I've been doing so much side stuff. But yep, this is the way out. However, there is one area over here that has a shiny. And it belongs to me because I claim it. So, let's go get my shiny. I believe it's over along this way. There's also an item which stops you from moving slow in sludge like this. But it's back at the asylum, which we will eventually be returning to one day. As for now, as you can obviously state, I don't think we'll be going there. Ooh! Treasure chest. You know our rule with treasure. Pierce it with a stick. Nope, it's not a mimic. Red Titanite slab. I think this is how you get the plus 15. This is either the plus 15 or the plus 10. I forget which. Oh wow, our poison actually wore off and now we're building it all back up. Okay, that's a thing. Yay, we're poisoned again. At least it's not toxic though. That's a true nightmare to deal with. Alright, we go around this way. Go over here. And I think this is the correct pathway to get to it. Aha, yes. This is it. And now we have... Where are you at? Oh, he dropped down. Okay. Red Titanite chunk. Okay. That's... Just die. Actually, I don't know. I've never really did this, and I would hate to assume. But please let me know if anyone has actually jumped inside their mouths right there before. I'm mostly thinking it's a grapple move, such as a wind up and then they grab you and force you into their mouth. But if you jump straight into there, will you just die? Those things, I've never really seen what they do because I've killed them so fast. I've never really given them the chance. So, yeah. Anyways, that's enough of me rambling. That's a lot of lore to go through. We lost a good bit of friends. We helped another. And now it's time for Valen to take a rest at the nearest bonfire, with his fair lady in the background. But that will conclude it for tonight's episode, or today's episode. Next time, we will be taking on one of the four flames, the Witch of Ivelisse. No, Iselith. Whichever. And claiming her fire as our own. But that will happen next time. As for now, I hope you all have a wonderful evening. A great day and a wonderful evening, I'm sorry. This has been Valen. See ya.